Before Henry Ford, cars were a luxury. After Henry Ford, they were a way of life. He didn't just build automobiles. He reshaped the fabric of American society, factories, wages, roads, even where we live today. This is a story of how one man's obsession with efficiency didn't just build a company, it built a new America. At the turn of the 20th century, transportation was slow, expensive, and out of reach for most people. Horses pulled carriages. Early automobiles were hand-built and cost more than a year's wages. Then came Henry Ford. With a single vision to build a car for the everyday man, Ford revolutionized the way goods were made, how workers were treated, and how Americans moved. His innovations didn't just change the auto industry, they changed the world. Ford's biggest breakthrough wasn't a car, it was the assembly line. Before Ford, it could take more than 12 hours to build a single car. After the assembly line, just 90 minutes. Inspired by meatpacking plants and conveyor belts, Ford's moving assembly line turned manufacturing into a science. Each worker had a specific task. Repetition drove speed. Efficiency skyrocketed, costs dropped, output exploded, and the Model T, it went from a rich man's toy to the most popular car in the country at a price most families could actually afford. In 1914, Ford made a shocking announcement. He would double workers' wages to $5 a day, more than twice the national average. The media was stunned. Economists called him crazy. But Ford knew something they didn't. Higher wages meant lower turnover, more loyalty, better productivity, and most importantly, workers who could actually afford the cars they were building. The $5 workday wasn't just a pay raise, it was a revolution in labor. It turned Ford's workers into Ford's customers and sparked a shift in American consumer culture that would define the 20th century. Ford's dream was simple. I will build a motor car for the great multitude. And he did. With mass production, Ford slashed the price of the Model T from $850 to under $300 in just a few years. For the first time ever, the average American could afford a car. By 1927, over 15 million Model Ts had been sold. Rural families could visit cities, workers could commute. Travel wasn't just for the rich anymore. Mobility became a right, not a privilege. But Ford didn't just change how we got around. He changed where we lived. With millions of new drivers on the road, America needed roads, and fast. Governments scrambled to pave highways, build bridges, and design suburbs around car ownership. Suddenly, people weren't tied to where they worked. Cities sprawled outward. The American dream expanded with it. Suburbia was born, and Ford's vision was the engine. Ford's dominance didn't last forever. Competitors adapted, innovations evolved, new players entered the field. But what Ford left behind wasn't just a company, it was a culture of relentless innovation. He proved that bold ideas, paired with bold action, could reshape entire industries. His success pushed others to think bigger, work faster, and serve more people. And even today, from EV startups to space tech, we're still living in the world Henry Ford helped create. Henry Ford didn't invent the car, but he did invent the modern way we build, buy, and live with them. He reimagined work, wages, and production. He made mobility accessible, and in doing so, redefined what was possible for millions of Americans. Love him or hate him, Henry Ford's fingerprints are on everything from your driveway to the highway, and that's why he's remembered not just as an inventor, but as an architect of modern America. What do you think? Was Henry Ford the greatest industrialist in American history? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the people and ideas that shaped the modern world.